Welcome guys to another teaser. So this will be from next week, the 31st to the 4th of April. Yeah, let's get started. Let's see what we have. On Monday the 31st, the puzzle pieces finally align for Hopane, igniting his fury. I mean, this is the storyline that I think it should have been done and over with like last year. So yeah, like nothing to add on this one. Nkosi faces a difficult decision between saving himself and protecting someone else. This was actually an interesting twist because now I don't know why or what led to Nkosi now trying to switch sides, or if it's something that what's the detective again? Who's the detective? Cat's dead. I forgot his name. I don't know what led to this animosity between them. That now it feels like Nkosi might be switching sides, but it will be interesting to see. This interests me. I would like to see how it plays out. Despite Ms. Homu's manipulative tactics, Poshoko quickly fights back. Again, this ties back to that first sentence that I read here. This is still that very same storyline that it should have been done and over with like last year. And you know what has been happening for the past 2 weeks in Skeem Saam? There've been a little to no screen time at all for Mapiti and DJ Thomas. And this is what I said it will happen, because Skeem Saam, for whatever reason, they can't run parallel stories at the same time. So now this Hopani story, it's the main one. Seems like it's the main one, and every other story needs to take a seat back until they eventually somehow make this also just go to the background and bring back the DJ Thomas and Mapiti storyline to the forefront and keep it going. So yeah, I guess it is what it is. On Tuesday, the 1st of April, April's Fool's Day, Babaile's investigation. Babaile's investigation takes a dark turn when he discovers a betrayal from someone close to him. I hope this is not referring to his daughter. But yeah, I mean, nothing to add there. An arrest at the shop leaves everyone stunned. Could it be Pex, or could it be Ivy or Charles that's getting arrested at the shop? And the shop, I'm guessing this is Charles' shop. Yeah, will be interesting. But I'm guessing that it's Ivy, because Poshoko is in custody. Obviously, that one is going to sing, and we have kidnapping charges now that Ivy might also be facing on top of the other one. But the kidnapping one, that's easy to. It's a done deal. It's a shut case. So I'm guessing this is why Ivy will be. I'm guessing this is Ivy getting arrested. Hopani is determined to uncover the truth no matter the cost. I mean, man, how from last year he's been determined to uncover this truth, like from last year. You can imagine. Anyway, Wednesday, 2nd of April, Pex goes missing. Okay, so I'm guessing whoever got arrested at the shop wasn't Pex, so my guess is still Ivy. Pretty finally makes a decision on a future, but is it the right one? I wonder what decision this is, and whether if it's the right one or not. Because with Pretty, it's either she's with Lehasa or not, and are they referring to that as the right choice? If she decides to stay with him, is that considered the right choice? Or if she decides to leave, is that considered the right choice? I don't think I don't think if someone chooses to stay with someone or leave someone, that will be considered good for them. Something that will be good for someone, it's something that has no dependent. It's entirely up to that person. And because this depends on Lehasa now, and so how can it be the right or bad choice for her if it's still dependent on something else? I think the wording here, I don't really agree with how they worded this, but we'll see. Maybe they're not talking about that. Maybe they're talking career-wise. Maybe she's leaving Ubas and starting her own thing. Maybe that could be, what I would consider the right decision, because that is entirely up to her and doesn't depend on anyone else. Okay, so Babaile makes another shocking arrest. He's been arresting people. It looks like he'll be arresting people, but hopefully it just puts this storyline to bed, this Poshogo storyline to bed, because really it's been a minute, and I'm guessing this second arrest is Pex. I'm guessing it's Pex or Charles, one of the two, if the first one is not Ivy. Okay, so Thursday, 3rd of April, the hospital staff is left reeling when a familiar face is brought in, battered and bruised. Who could this be? Ivy, Poshoko maybe, but whoever this is still part of that whole Poshoko story. Whoever this is, Ivy, Charles, Pex, Khopani, one of those guys. I'm thinking one of those guys. Dr. Blue discovers news that shakes Pretty to the core. I wonder what those news are. This is just one of those storylines. I don't know. Like, it feels very dull. There's no excitement around it. It's just, or maybe because this is again one of those storylines between Lehasa and Dr. Blue. This is the Muppets and DJ Thomas story, where they sort of disappeared. And now they're on the background instead of the foreground, and the attention is on the Khopane and that whole story. And the Pretty one, the Muppets and DJ Thomas, Lehasa, and everything else, it's in the foreground. This is exactly what I was saying, that they just can't run parallel storylines for whatever reason. But I'd like to see this develop. I'd love to see what it develops to. And another storyline also that is sort of in the background and not in the foreground anymore, it's Kwezikazi and Melita. That seems to have just disappeared. Just last week, this is what we were talking about last week, but this week, nothing. So anyway, let's keep going. So Friday, the 4th of April, the chickens come home to roast for Charles Kurudu. Okay, I guess it wasn't Charles that was arrested, so I'm still guessing Ivy and Pex got arrested. Roast for so this seems like also Charles might be in a bit of a dilemma. It seems he might be on the list of people getting arrested or getting charges, at least for I haven't forgot the name of the kid that went missing, the one that drowned in the boat. But it's been it's been so long. Okay, anyway, Mr. Homus Precious, Mr. Homu Precious, his ex-wife to come clean to the police. Okay, I'm still thinking that whoever got arrested at Charles Kunutu's shop, it has to be Ivy Pex or I don't think Charles though. So here it looks like whoever was arrested, they 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 got released, maybe on bail. Cause I still, or maybe this is Mr. Homo visiting Ivy at the police station. Yeah, that would make sense. Okay, Pretty puts measures in place to cut ties with Lihasa. Yeah. So I guess that's what they meant when they said that Pretty is going to make some decision, something. I guess this is what they meant. So she will be cutting ties with Lihasa. We've been in this position before with these two characters, so I will just wait and see what will be new here. I still think some way, somehow, they will still revert back to each other because maybe that's what I would like happen. But given this story, the history says they always get back together or find a way to each other somehow. I'm guessing same thing might still happen. So anyway, the past 2 weeks, this week, last week and this week, the teasers haven't really been exciting. There's just been very dull, and it doesn't look like there's any sign of a new or exciting storyline on the horizon. So we'll just wait and see. So that will be it for this week. Until next week, I'm Young. I'm out.